Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In today's video we are going to be playing Helga in Ragnarok V on Svartalfheim. This is the tree that we are using and let's get straight into it. Now I found that the the turquoise owl is a lot better start than Tarot deck for the Ragnarok V on Svartalfheim, so that is what we are going to be going for. We are going to be hoping for a lot of damage. Ooh, a nice legendary damage over there. Cooldown as well as projectiles and some penetration. So let's hope for some really good upgrades, which it looks like we are getting. Another decent upgrade for the bird is actually area. The more area you have, the bigger the projectiles themselves are, and it does make it a lot easier to hit things as well. So getting yourself some area or trying to hit some area is also relatively good here, so it does make quite a big difference as to, you know, being able to hit everything on the screen. But it is very important to try and pick up as much XP here as possible. We were lucky to get a double ascension crystal over here, which is fantastic, and we've already been hurt once, which isn't fantastic. So, you know, we got to just be careful a little bit. As you can see, we do deal a decent chunk of damage to enemies, so that is fantastic. We are playing a little bit risky over here. Grab that. Oh my goodness, if I have ever seen a legendary upgrade, this is it. So please, please, please let us get to our... Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. We are going to double ascend the bird right away before the first, you know, elite spawn. So we are actually in the most fantastic spot possible. If you were unable to do what I just did, what I suggest is instead you go and grab yourself the warm brew, where you can then heal a red heart every so often. And we are going to make our way over to our Tarot deck because they did change it. So we want to see, you know, just how good the changes have become on Tarot deck now. But we're in a fantastic spot. We managed to double ascend our ace in the first 2 minutes of the run. So if I was doing a speed run, I think we would probably just, you know, stop upgrading now and be in one of the most perfect positions possible. So we could probably just get these shrines and not worry about the tree any further. We've got healing, we've got the damage from our bird or the owl, and we don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, talking about strong though, however, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to all of you that have subscribed and all the viewers and the community. I am really grateful for each and every single one of you. If you have not subscribed yet and you enjoy watching my content, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and welcome to the community. Also, don't forget to comment and like the video. Again, if we do hit or manage to get one of the videos on our Nordic Ashes to 200 likes, we will be able to, or we will, I don't know about being able to, but we will make a video on me attempting to do a Ragnarok on Midgard with a 0 Yggdrasil tree. So, you know, that's going to be very interesting. Let me know by liking the video if you would like me to do something like that. Alright, so we're getting some decent amount of gold. We are getting some really nice relics as well. Grab that. No, it doesn't work. Our overhealing is only for 2 blue hearts, unfortunately, but that is 20% extra damage. Grab the poison there as well to increase for our Tarot deck a little bit later. The future Zodiac rune is XP, so the more HP we have, the more XP gain we've got as well, which is really cool. And then we are just going to spam this. We are looking for a lot of cooldown as well, because you'll notice now that the cards do go a lot faster, which is fantastic. As you can see there, it didn't even take one card and it's already using the next card. So really cool. The Tarot deck got a huge buff. This is a massive buff to the Tarot deck. It might actually be too strong, but again, we'll have a look at that. Unfortunately, as a start, Tarek deck just doesn't kill things fast enough for it to be a viable starting relic in Svartalfheim Ragnarok, and that's why we go for the bird. But unfortunately, you know, this isn't a really good representative example of that, because we just high rolled our bird like there's no tomorrow. So not every run is going to be like this, and I do have to be honest, I did try to do a Tarek deck run at least 3 or 4 times, and we couldn't even get past the first elites. I tried Ace, it didn't work the first time because I didn't upgrade it fast enough, and the second time is the video you guys are viewing now. So with Ace, I have tried, this being the second attempt, so just so you do know that it wasn't like a first attempt kind of thing. I do want to be perfectly honest and transparent with everyone that, listen, it's not necessarily easy. Each time we get a new map, it is harder than the previous maps, and each time we get a new Ragnarok zone in that map, it is a lot harder than the previous ones. So if you are thinking to yourself, wow, you know, I did Ragnarok 5 on Alfheim, but I'm struggling with this level, why is that? It's because it is actually harder. It is harder, and you just got to maybe adapt your playstyle slightly, or get a run where you have godly RNG like I have over here. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You might have to do a good couple of runs before you are able to succeed. But in that as well, as long as you can get past those first elites, I do think you will have the damage to finish the rest of the run, or at least have the time to complete the rest of the run. Alright, there's nothing really else for us to do now except for upgrade our turret deck, as well as just run around and grab as much XP as possible. Again, the more life we have, the more XP we get, as well as the more damage we get because of having the blue crystal. So if you didn't know, the blue crystal gives us more damage per blue heart earned. So really nice little crystal for our dear Helga to have, especially since there are new upgrades that give us blue crystals as well. It would be interesting to grab the new crystal soul as well. I'm not such a fan of the relic, but if the run is going very well, because we have got blue crystal already, I am very tempted to pick it up. And especially since it has now given us the chance to get over 28 hearts. That's 280% increased damage. So, you know, let's see if we can get it. Very tempting to grab it, but if we do take damage, it's going to be rather horrible. So just like there, we lost a full heart and a half, and that's just not okay. Oh my gosh, can I not walk into creatures? Please, there is no reason for me to be taking damage. I am so strong right now. Look at this, like instantly destroying, instantly killing the elites, but I am too silly to just not walk into them. Just typical of me. Alright, we do have 22 upgrades, so we are going to fully upgrade that. Getting more cooldown, that's fantastic. A decent amount of upgrades over there. We're going to start looking at the upgrades to our ultimate now, because that's extra stats. So we aren't going to start using it until we are rank 3 with it. And the reason for that is just because I personally feel like you get better upgrades if you use it then and there. And we did get hit by the bird there, or by the bat, sorry, for some weird reason. When it jumped into the sky, it hit us. I didn't, whoops, I wasn't actually supposed to use the ultimate, but anyway, it is what it is. It wasn't supposed to hit us there, but it did, which is very weird, but it is what it is. It hit us, so we kind of just got to deal with that. Move back away from it, just so that it isn't able to hit us more, especially with its swan dive. It has been changed. It did get, I believe it was diving way too quickly, as well as when you paralyzed it, there were issues with the way that the bat reacted. And we are probably going to die here, ladies and gentlemen, because I keep getting hit by everything that I shouldn't be. Oh, come on, just die, please. Thank you so much. Give me the hearts. Alright, we managed to live. We've also got the Volknet Goblet, which is perfect. We got ourselves a Sea Urchin. We don't need the poison chance over there from Thara, so that's fine. We're going to grab that. We are going to grab the Mirror just to double our gold so that we have another reroll. If you have one red heart or less, we're going to grab this with the premise that we are looking to grab ourselves that upgrade to the Crystal Soul. So we are going to grab that. Hopefully it works out for us. I'm not 100% sure on it or certain on it. I should have grabbed the HP pots over there and we never, but it is what it is again. Grab more HP, that's fantastic. The more hearts the better, because that increases our XP. So that's fantastic. And now we are just looking for what? We have that maxed. We just need to get ourselves, what is it, 17 upgrade points, so that we can focus on our ultimate and start using it like there's no tomorrow. Let's go see what the other shrines have for us. Again, we were very, very lucky there to survive, but we were, you know, we played that very badly. We could have played the boss fight there, the bat, a lot better, and we just played it really badly, and it landed up getting us really, really hurt. So we ran into a couple of bats there, which we didn't really have to. Well, not like you ever have to, but what I mean is we just played badly, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what happens. But luckily we do have healing every 40 seconds, so that's really, really fantastic for us, and that's going to keep us alive. None of our shrines have reset except for our relic altar, so that's kind of weird. Oh my goodness, some good reactions there from me, making it so that we were able to dodge the other elites when our dear bat confused us. Very lucky though, because we nearly landed up walking into the bat as well. Okay, we're getting a decent amount of gold dropping as well. Some fire damage over there. That's why we do grab the fire or burning damage upgrade in the Yggdrasil tree. And we're gonna grab ourselves, well, we don't have to grab the pots anymore. We can't actually grab them. And boots, that seems like a pretty decent upgrade to me. The more movement speed, the better. Especially since the Olga wizard is going to be quite difficult without movement speed. Ooh, and even more movement speed with the charming fungus. That's actually a really, really nice reset of the shrine there. That is very, very lucky. Again, we're getting some really good RNG this run. And like I did mention, oh my goodness, and we got an immunity destroyer. This is insane. Just standing still here, but sorry, my glasses were a little bit dirty, so I just had to get the smudge off of it there. Nearly got enough XP for us to go and level up our ulti 2 more times. Get ourselves the fireball artifact. Fantastic. Just grab all these 1 gold pickups. It will help us when we get to the shop again. And I think we have actually had a fantastic time with regards to relics. Really been helpful. But the most important thing was the A start and getting really... we were lucky, but it's not because of the luck. I think it was more just having the right combination of upgrades in the beginning of the run. We do have enough over here, so there we go. And we can start using our ultimate now and stacking the additional buffs. Look, I could have started using it, but it was only level 1, and it doesn't, you can use what, 5 times, and even then the buffs, it just goes a lot faster when it is max level, because you can actually roll 3 buffs at the same time, and you could get 3 damage buffs off 1 roll. So, you know, it's just a lot better to roll at the highest tier, just because it will make it a lot easier for you. Now, we have choices here. Do we pick up the chest? I say yes, we do. That's just going to be able to give us even more damage. That, again, getting really lucky rolls here in the chest. Getting more damage over there, getting more flat damage with Ace. I don't know how to pronounce it for you guys, that it doesn't sound like I'm saying other words, but unfortunately that's just how it is. That's my accent. I am from South Africa. Let me know down in the comment section if you've been here. Alright. Go pick up all of our gold. And we are actually in a fantastic spot. We're gonna grab some area over here. We're gonna grab ourselves some attack speed. All of these upgrades help with our bird, our owl. More area makes the projectiles hit more enemies. We also have penetration, so that works. We've also got more cooldown. Attack speed makes it so that the projectiles come out faster. I don't know, every single upgrade is good for the bird. I don't think there's any upgrade that won't be good for our little owl friend over here. So really, really good. And we just can't get enough of our Helga's laugh when we use our ultimate either. So we're going to start hitting you before you even make it to your to the arena. Why not? You know, if we can, we might as well. Just use our fireballs as well. They don't really look like they do too much damage, which is quite sad. Really would have hoped for them to do more. But we also have the immunity destroyer, so that works a lot better for us as well, because we are able to stun all of the bosses every time we do get a lightning upgrade. So this is what the movement speed was for, and now we get to use our ulti. We are dealing a huge amount of damage, but I do believe we have the heal on the boss over here, so that isn't really good either for us. But we'll just keep moving around and around the boss. As you can see, our birdie will follow us. Oh man. Got hit by the light pillar, or the beam pillars, or whatever you want to call them. But as you can see, even though okay, that hit us unfortunately, but it's not the end of the world. The boss is dead. And what can we grab over here? We can grab electric cage, we can grab burning projectiles. And what else do we get? Ooh, a nice money bag is fantastic. There we go, on to 90 or 88 gold in this case. What do we want? There's nothing really that we are looking for per se. We can grab ourselves 2 blue hearts there, that's fantastic. Ooh, agreed. Okay, we'll stop there, that works. We got ourselves a nice greed. 71% increased damage from the greed, we'll take that. Upgrade that. Let's send our deck over there. And grab, well, we have no points left. Alright, now we need to make sure that we don't get hit. Although we also now have extra healing from our cure ability from our cards. We also have a boost ability now from our cards as well. So really nice to double ascend the cards. As you can see, our upgrades are going off like there is no tomorrow. Again, just going to spam upgrades for our birdie, because that is where most of our damage is coming from. And we're just going to use our ultimate on cooldown, because we still need to stack it a little bit more. I probably should have bought the gold ring, just to ensure that we have enough gold going forward. We do want to get 99 gold, and you can see some of our damage. We are dealing over 1000 damage to enemies, and we are still about 17% damage off of the max because of having not enough gold just yet. So let's keep getting gold. 99 gold. Again, this is a very, very, very lucky run. Not all runs are going to be like this. We also, even though we have a very lucky run, are still having really, really difficult times with the bosses. Their HP is just insanely high, but we are pulling through. Luckily, somehow, with a little bit of grit and luck, we've been able to kind of stay alive. Alright, we got 92 gold, that's fantastic. Is this one worth it? It is actually worth it because we do poison quite a lot now. So we're going to spend a little bit of gold over here, but I'm sure we will find the gold on the floor. I do see a lot of gold above us, so that's going to be fantastic. We don't even need XP anymore, so we're not really worried about going back into our constellation. Alright. Perfect. We still need more gold though, unfortunately. Just not enough. I'm not happy with the amount that we have just yet. We still need a lot more. Oh, we are actually on 99 now. I do believe we picked up a 10 gold somewhere there. But there we go, 259% increased damage. That's fantastic. That's during our ulti, so when it rubs off, when it stops, sorry, not rubs off, we'll see how much we go down. We go down to 229. So we're not actually getting a lot of damage from our ultimate, which is unfortunate. But we are dealing more than enough damage to ensure that we are safe. And I'm sure we're going to have more than enough damage to deal with the brothers boss fight. I actually think the boss fight is much easier than the two mini boss fights that we have to fight. I don't find those two brothers to be that difficult. I also think that they don't have a rage meter, so it does make them less hectic than, you know, having to beat the other mini bosses within a certain amount of time. So them not having a rage meter does make it a lot easier to kill. There we go, you dead. That's fine. That's another bat. I am going to just check the modifiers we rolled on this. Ooh, that was close. Just waiting until we've killed this elite, and then we're going to check the modifiers. So we have auto heal, armor, and super growth. Oh, these are terrible. We probably got the worst possible upgrades, or worst possible, you know, things that the boss can get. They've got healing and the super armor. That is terrible. We are not in a good space here for killing them, actually. As you can see, we are not going to be doing a lot of damage to them, and this has nothing to do with us not doing the damage. This has everything to do with them having really terrible affixes, and you know, it's just going to make it that much harder. So just run around the edge. Again, not timed. We don't really have to try and rush it. The most important thing is to just stay away from them. Again, we do have our birds dealing tons of damage. We're gonna, ooh, we just missed that. That's fantastic. They do have healing again, so we need to try and keep doing damage to them as much as possible. But hopefully we can. We do decent amounts of damage, but by us losing HP here, we also lose a bit of damage. We do need to try and kill one of them as quickly as possible though. Again, you do get to kill one, which is fine, and hopefully when they do become one, the bonuses that they get do change, or the affixes, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully that will put us in a better space as well. But this is going to be a long fight, which is going to be terrible. But they're slowly dying. Again, because they have separate life pools as well, it does make it more difficult because both of them can heal separate times. Oh man, there we go. Fantastic. He's been shocked. That's great. One of them should die very soon, and that's going to put us in a much better situation. There we go. One dead. Now we don't have to worry about bullets. We can just focus on killing this brother. Oh man, okay, we broke our shield there. That's actually good. But as you can see, his healing is very, very, very broken. Normally I make sure that we don't roll the healing, but unfortunately I really did forget about it this time. But yeah, that is just how it is, unfortunately. Alright, as you can see, they're already taking more damage. It looks like they take more damage, but it's not really about that. It's more because there aren't two of them anymore. Now that there's only one boss, you do actually deal the same amount of damage, but because they've only got 1 HP bar, they look like they're taking more damage. So as long as you get through that first bit, you will be in a much better position. Oh man, ran through the... That's irritating. Anyway, we're nearly there. As you can see, it's not very difficult to beat him. It's just you need to be careful, especially if you get specific modifiers on the map. So we are doing it, especially with Helga. Having the boost and heal on the cards is quite good, especially when you are fighting bosses. Also having the insta kill on your character is also very, very strong here. Okay, we should kill him anytime soon. Hopefully before he kills us. We do still have our Volknut as well, so we still got a full revive. So this is definitely in the bag. Luckily, but that was like a 5-minute fight. So very, very hectic. We did manage to do it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.